Today we have some interesting news to discuss regarding Halo Infinite's shop and a recent decision made by 343 Industries. It's been causing quite a stir in the community, so let's dive right in. On November 2nd, community director at 343 Industries, Sketch, shared on Twitter the reasoning behind the recent changes in pricing structure in the Halo Infinite shop. Basically, things got more expensive, and people are comparing what are now sale prices to how expensive bundles were previously in older seasons and noticing that even on the sale price, it's still more expensive. Sketch states that the shop prices on many offers have changed in conjunction with multi-core functionality being added to customization content. The team also proactively made adjustments to offers that included shoulders since they will be multi-core enabled in a future update. Fans also noticed that the shop prices for the items that were marked on sale were even more expensive now, even while on sale, than they were previously. Sketch shared that this is due to the new pricing model accounting for items' cross-core nature, hence why the actual base price has been raised. So it's still technically a sale, it's just a sale on the new pricing and not the old pricing. Now here is where things get kind of contentious. For nearly 2 years, players have eagerly awaited the introduction of cross-core coatings and helmets, and when Season 5 dropped, bundles featuring cross-core items saw their prices increase. This includes bundles also with shoulder armor, which saw that bump in cost. Right now, even though the cross-core functionality for shoulders isn't even available in the game just yet, players from the very start of Halo Infinite were apprehensive about the coding system and about the core system. They saw it as a barrier to customize their Spartans the way they could in previous games. Even if it was just a perceived barrier, there was a lot of vocal outcry about the coding and the core system even before Infinite launched. And unfortunately, I feel like it deflates some of the coolness that Crosscore brings to the table. This is a feature that the community has been eagerly anticipating, and the increase in shop prices has left many feeling a bit disillusioned. The value proposition just doesn't seem to justify the price hike, at least from the community standpoint. And it's kind of frustrating because every other element of Season 5 is rolling out so well, and the positive momentum for Infinite was really starting to take off, and I think it will continue to. But as a player and as a consumer, I'm just going to speak personally, I like supporting businesses that I feel are putting the customer first and doing a great job. In the case of gaming and shops, especially in a free-to-play title, I don't have an issue supporting a transaction here and there if I feel like the developers are doing a good job. When the direction of updates and the support are all on track, I think that choosing to support is a good thing, and hopefully it's a signal that the publisher looks at to notice, okay, the decisions we're making are on track and doing well. But as we've talked about before, everything is so expensive currently in the Infinite shop, and everything feels bundled together arbitrarily to bait players into buying an expensive bundle with a bunch of fluff that they don't want. And I won't be spending in the shop until that changes. We talked about it previously. There are individual items that I would really like to buy and support if it's at a fair price, but I won't be spending $15+ or more on bundles that feel comprised of filler. And I really don't see it as 18 different coatings just because they go on a bunch of different pieces or weapons. It feels like one coating that should go on more. I don't like wading into the monetization discussion because I feel that oftentimes our voices don't really make an impact. It's just the bottom line that does. But on this particular one, I feel differently because I do think there's been some very positive strides made for Infinite this year, especially in the last few seasons. This pricing model is one that deters me as a customer from supporting, and I hope the studio revisits their decisions on the recent price increases and adds the ability for users to buy individual items outside of the bundles. I also want to say real quick that I appreciate the clear transparency from Sketch for sharing openly about this on Twitter. My aim is to continue the conversation in a constructive way and to also share feedback of you, this community, and this audience. So now's the chance. Shout out in the comments, what do you think about this new store pricing in Halo Infinite and the justification for that price raise? It's pretty clear this recent move has sparked some heated discussions online within the scene, so what are your thoughts? Do you think the price increase is justified? As always, thanks for tuning in. Do the YouTube things, hit that like button and subscribe for more Halo Infinite content, and we will see you in the next one.